Hello puddings. I'm going to test out another of my Colourpop things this morning, and also I'm having a go at looking at doing slightly longer video, or allowing it to be slightly longer, because TikTok's allowing 10-minute videos now. Woo! 10 minutes of Daisy. Oh, I don't know though. Okay, so I've got this one. I think it's called Cashmere or something like that. So I'm going to do this one today. All right. I will be pausing some of the time because I think it takes me, I would say in total, about an hour to do my makeup, maybe less. But yeah, so that's the palette I'm going to use, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I think I've said before that I tend to do eyes first, and someone asked me why, and the reason is because I tend to make a lot of mess, and if I've done my eyes first, that means I can clean up once I've got my eyes the way I want them, and then I can put foundation on where I need it. Okay, so the first thing I generally do is put a little bit of primer on my eyelids, and today I'm just using this one. It's a NYX one. So I basically just, it's a stick foundation, it's not meant to be a primer, but I tend to use what I've got. So I'm just blobbing a load of that on, and then I'm going to rub it out with my fingers. Alright, catch you in a minute. Okay, all blended out, and my next step is to start putting some colour on, and I usually go for the mid shade. Having said that, now looking at the colours, I'm actually going to start with my lower lids, and I'm going to use this matte lilac first and then put that shimmer over the top. Okay, back in a minute. Okay, I've laid down the matte first, and then I'm going to put this gorgeous shimmer over the top. Alright, back in a minute. Quite a lot of fallout from that one, but I don't mind because I'm just going to wipe that off with a cloth. Alright then, back in a minute. Alright, for shaping, I'm going to use the final shade on that little set of 5, and it's called Fifth Ave. And I always start right in that corner there, because if it's too dark, then I'd normally have it a bit darker in that corner anyway, and I can see how I'm doing. And then I tend to go around where I can feel my eye socket to kind of give it a bit of shaping, and that's my my starting point at least. You'll notice that at the moment I'm just using my fingers, and that's because my brushes are a bit further away, and with my incisions, if I stretch to get something, it's a bit stingy. So anyway, leave it with me and I'll get that mid shade on. That shade's very much a pinky purple, almost a very dark cerise or something, but yeah, I like it. So I'm going to carry on now and do my under eye in the darker purple. As I usually do, to give my under eye a bit of a better grip, I normally use a gel pencil, similar colour, but I don't always use the same one. I'm going to use this navy one now because I don't mind it being a bit darker. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'm going to lay down the matte lilac-y purple. Okay, gel pen down. I'm now going to go over it with, now the brush I'm going to use is one of my fancy ones. I don't have many fancy ones, but this one is. It's a Makeup Forever. I'm not exactly sure what number it is, but you can see it's rounded but also super thin, and it's perfect for putting the shadow on. So I'm going to have a go at that now. I'm going to come back to you. I'll do one eye. So basically what I'm doing is getting a little powder on the brush, and then I tap it on top of the gel pencil. The gel pencil is quite long lasting, so that means that the powder stays a little bit better as well. So I'll do the rest. Okay, I've also gone over this bit a little bit there to just give a little bit more depth excuse me, a little bit more depth, and you can see I'm making a kind of a powder wing there as well, or a smoky eye wing, or yeah. So it's coming on, back in a minute. Okay, so we've got this beautiful shade here that I thought I might add a bit more to the corner here, to give it a bit more shaping and a bit more colour, just because I want to see how it looks. I like it. It's got like a purpley iridescence to it, so I've actually put it there and a little bit further out there to go over the top of the slightly darker one. But yeah, I'm liking that. I might add a little bit more of that shimmery purple to there, but I'm going to do that right at the end when I know what I'm doing and everything's done. See you in a minute. Okay, eyelid's done. Well, I might put a little bit of highlighter up there, but I'll do that after I've done my brows, and I'm going to do brows and mascara next. For my brows, I'm using this pencil. It's got a thick end and a skinny end for detailing. I've done the main part of my brows, but you can see that I shortened them a while ago, plucked them a little bit at the end, so that means I can put a line. Let's see if I can get that on there where I want it, and extend it ever so slightly outwards to try and give a bit more space to my lovely hooded eyes. Done. Oh, dropped it. Mascara, and I'm going to do my lower lashes first, because if I do my upper lashes, and being a hooded eyed person, then when I'm doing my lower lashes I get marks on there. So back in a minute. Right, I am sure you can see I've got some very messy bits on there. Now here's a top tip that I learned from Donna Delia, and that is to use a spoolie, not a cotton bud or anything, to sort of scratch and brush those messy bits away, which I'm going to show you how. Because you can always add a bit more over the top of your shadow if you brush a bit off there. That works so well. Now I know that old lady manual says we shouldn't, but I have put a little bit of shimmer at my brow there. Not much, but some. Right, I'm going to do the rest of my face and come back. Now a little bit about my foundation. I always use the Ordinary, but I also only put foundation in a kind of T-zone. So I've got it up to about here, down here, under my eyes, on my forehead, down there, like a sort of monkey face. I'm going to put blusher here, and I find I tend to put a bit of highlighter there, so I don't bother putting loads of foundation in those areas. Trying out a new blusher from Colourpop with my haul. Alright. Oh, that's a really pretty sort of lilac-y pink shade. I like it. Highlight. I'm going to use the lilac-y one from the Alchemist Kat Von D highlighter. Okay, trying out a little lip crayon that I got from Colourpop. I'll tell you what it is later, or I'll put a caption on because I can't see because no glasses. But it's cute. Feels very comfy but very light. I'm going to line it and shimmer it now. Used a purple gel lip liner there. Use this middle shade in the middle of my lips, and I'm going to use the lighter shade on the outsides. Finished lip. And that's me done. Using the Cashmere Forever Colourpop palette. I'm going to put some stills on afterwards. Thanks for joining me. See you later.